Good morning. Thank you for coming to this press conference to deal with the subject matter of Mr. Joseph Wurzelbacher and the improper investigations that took place by state agencies that was noted in the Inspector General's report of November 20th. This issue is ongoing, and there still remains a lot of questions that are unanswered. And I'd like to begin today's press conference by our opening remarks as the Ohio Christian Alliance, followed by Gary Daniels, Associate Director of the ACLU of Ohio, Senator Tim Grindell of the 18th District, State Representative Will Batchelder of the 69th District, Representative John Adams is here, the 78th District, and Pemberley Snyder of the Values Voters Forum, Director, will be speaking as well, and Michael Maurer, Director of Center for Transparent and Accountable Government from the Buckeye Institute. The Ohio Christian Alliance today is calling upon the Ohio Legislature and Governor Strickland to address and truly hold accountable those responsible for the improper investigation of Mr. Joseph Wurzelbacher, known as Joe the Plumber, a highly publicized case in which he asked presidential candidate Barack Obama a question concerning taxation on his small business. What took place in the aftermath of Joe the Plumber is of great concern to this organization and its membership. OCA is a voter education organization committed to providing nonpartisan educational voter guides, scorecards, and candidate forums encouraging voter registration and participation in the electoral process. This issue is not a partisan battle. It is, however, a direct threat to individual freedoms of every American to participate, engage, and question candidates and office holders on a variety of subjects. The issue, simply stated, is, does the state government have the right to investigate private citizens simply because they ask questions of candidates and or of office holders? When it came to light that the Ohio Department of Job and Family Services, the Bureau of Motor Vehicles, and the Ohio Department of Taxation all initiated investigation of Mr. Joseph Wurzelbacher for no apparent reason other than the partisans within those agencies were seeking to discredit this private citizen. It is obvious that this was an abuse of power and an overreach by state governmental authorities. This is simply an outrage. According to the Inspector General's report, these investigations had no legitimate state government purpose. Directors involved in the unwarranted investigation violate the public's trust and consequently should be terminated from their respective positions in the Ohio Department of Job and Family Services to begin to restore the public's confidence once again in these state agencies. The public's confidence in these agencies has been sorely damaged from the revelations of these improper investigations. Governor Strickland to date has been slow to move on this matter. His actions initially were simply to place the Director of Job and Family Services, Helen Jones Kelly, on paid administrative leave. Only after the release of the Inspector General's report of November 20th did the governor see fit to place her on unpaid administrative suspension for 1 month. By his actions, Governor Strickland is obviously not taking this matter seriously enough. If Governor Strickland wishes to truly address the seriousness of this issue, he needs to take the purpose step of terminating the employment of those directors responsible for this misuse of their positions of authority to access confidential databases for no legitimate state government purpose. We will not let Mr. Wurzelbacher stand alone. This concerns each and every one of us. If this goes unchecked, it will have a chilling effect in future elections and on possible advocacy work of private citizens who will worry whether their letter, phone call, or questions of any political candidate or office holder will prompt an investigation by state agencies. All Ohioans should have the freedom to openly participate in their government without fearing reprisal from some government agency. I welcome to the podium Mr. Gary Daniels, Associate Director of ACLU of Ohio.